on his side all day. So.
God,
he's
anime.
Yeah. He's looked really good. You know, it's hard to to count against him right now personally, but we'll see how it shakes out here going up against WaKa, who's going to be starting with the Luigi. Interesting choice, like we talked about before. Luigi doesn't move real great in the air.
Yeah.
So I can and that big old water balloon sword is going to provide big fits of a pain for WaKa here, but at the same time, you always have to count on the 0 to death.
And that's exactly how you start the approach of the matchup too, because obviously, yes, is going to play counter to that grab the entire time, but Luigi gets to combo Ike forever. This character has incredible combo game on Ike. It's a very big issue. Let's see right there, he forces air dodges out because he can't afford to take that much more. So even though, yeah, he can't necessarily get the grab because he has to stay on the go, he's still going to capitalize on big damage, and Yez has got to be very careful with his spacing.
Yeah, we'll definitely see. We just attempted to see the punish for the Aether there, as Yez likes to do. He'll go for the Aether and retreat right to the ledge, and he attempted it. Didn't work out, but he's definitely looking for it, and I think that's huge.
I mean, the way we were watching kind of Yez get kind of duffed in the beginning of this, right? I mean, there we go, loses the first stock, but there are moments here where, like, yeah, the threat of a combo is so potent that it also baits out the jump early from Yez, and that gets caught by Fireball very easily.
Yep. Yeah, that exchange in the ledge right there looked really, really cool. He was putting on quite the movement showcase, maybe trying to bait WaKa into a high recovery, but, Yez still trying to get on the board here, and there we go. The F-tilt will connect. Good read on the air dodge. Like we talked about all night tonight, guys. These forced air dodges, because the fear of Ike is just that great that you're like, okay, I have to air dodge back into the ground or I'm going to get obliterated. But that's exactly what Yez wants you to do.
He's basically a fake Vortex character. It's like, yeah, those aren't true 50-50s, but you have to fear it that much because if you make a mistake, it's going to cost you. And now you go back to that same zoning pressure because if you make a single mistake, letting Ike get that full hop in without the Fireball, we see exactly what is happening right now, and this damage is going away so bad. I don't even think, does he have a jump? Yeah, he's forced to air dodge there.
It's terrifying that, like, you get to a situation where you feel like your one situation is to either just, like, allow him to come up and hit you or air dodge, and then hopefully he, or not hopefully, but, like, hopefully he doesn't read your air dodge to, like, into a smash attack. Like, that's such a tough position to be in. I can't imagine, like, having to deal with that for especially, like, a best of 5. But, yeah, that was a really good forward smash. Going to be able to put Yez right off stage. And Yez is being patient, man.
Yeah, let's kind of dungeon off in the corner right here, but able to swing his way out, like we mentioned before. The big arching hitboxes of Ike's aerials make it so hard for characters to find respite. And just like that, despite a relatively still close set right now, Yez at least has himself the advantage. Let's see what the response from WaKa is going to be here.
Okay,
all right, now, yeah, he's definitely trying to find him.
Still coming out, right? Like, I mean, we're taking a look here. We got a dash attack coming out from Luigi. Going to push him off stage. Should be a pretty good ledge trap setup, but no, he's going to fight his way out with the Ether. And we've actually seen him get quite a bit of mileage from that move, getting like 20% every time he gets his right to throw it out.
There we go. That back air just kind of put him off stage. Coming right up in that tornado. He definitely knew it was coming up, but unfortunately his shield just was not able to hold out. The jab 1 into nothing.
Whoa!
No,
there it is.
It was all just a future plan. That's it. That's right.
Spaghetti.
That misfire was so.
You know what? That was a future plan. I was about to say, I'm so surprised he didn't go for down air right there because there is a short window where near the down air at the ledge can actually connect. But it's okay. He was just like, look, I'm going to make you believe that I messed that up, and just goes out there with that forward air. This set is already looking goofy as hell, and I love it.
Gon's plan, baby.
Gon's plan.
Gon's plan.
That misfire.
Sometimes I feel good, sometimes I don't.
Ah, God, I missed you too, Devin. that misfire was so intense, Devin actually fell back in his seat a little bit. So. It's been a while.
We really do play a game. It's just like an entire just roll of dice. Like it's like every interaction, like, I roll that D20. It's like you might be lucky enough to just break something.
Yeah, everything's a nat 20 or you're dying of dysentery on the origin.
Just flipping that one right around, man. We bring back jokes around here. You know what's actually crazy, though, about Yez? So he's actually on the move to Japan soon.
Really?
Yeah. So, it's crazy because we see his patient game. I know things. Anyway, so
Twitter.
Insider trading?
The bird app that you made the smart move of not paying that much attention to the past year.
Yeah.
No, I need to let people know that Ike is definitely a top-tier character.
All right, look, we're getting into the next game here. So
No, but the thing is, it's interesting because he's already got a really patient game plan. So I'm really interested to see like when he starts getting involved with some of the Japanese scene out there, like how much his game plan actually changes, and when he eventually does come back, like how much does that translate over? Like how much like better does he get?
he's already been so frightening with a character that's entirely based off of conditioning, off of a couple simple moves. Like,
Right.
yeah, everybody looks like, yo, nair. But he has to condition you into those bad habits, and then falling up airs and such. He utilizes tools in many ways that a lot of Ikes don't punish properly. He is incredibly, I won't say brave. That was kind of dumb. He went right at that forward smash. But I mean, let's see if he does that again. WaKa hopefully will let him get one of those again. He had the air dodge. I thought he was going to look for a back air there.
Yeah, very.
so too.
Yeah, and I was very curious as to why he didn't pull the trigger on that. And maybe he wasn't anticipating an air dodge. He was more anticipating the trade of some sort. But needless to say, though, he's still continuing his ledge trap right now as Yez is bleeding pretty heavily.
Yeah, 141 right now. I mean, at any point in time, we could probably be seeing this stock disappear from Yez. I mean, WaKa continues to just throw him back off stage time and time again. Won't get the hit there. That's insane. That one, though. There we go. Clean it up.
Yeah, that was only a matter of time there. I mean, he was kind of forced into that ledge trap position a few times. Didn't quite get the KO option each time, but was able to reset it in enough iterations that he was finally able to find the KO. And now, Yez on the back foot here, needing to find that KO. And honestly, if he gets like an up here around here, that could be it.
That was actually really good navigation on Yez's part too, because obviously, you know, all those fireballs will force you to go grab it, and you get grabbed. And he was looking for the hard punish, and that's going to lead him to his own hard punish. 44%, and then gets a parry, double parry, but he misses the last one. You know, he was definitely looking for it there. Luckily for Yez, he walks away in a much better spot than that could have been.
Oh, that up tilt was actually on the mark, but just a little too early. Still will find a way to close out the stock, so it's not a horrible thing. But 51%, man, that's a decent little bit of extra credit. But, I mean, again, with Luigi, it's a little bit better because Luigi can tend to struggle to kill at these types of percentages. And, oh, wow, what? Okay.
That was, I'd like my money back, please. that was a lot to take in right there. But yeah, I agree to tear up what Skip said. There's definitely some windows where if Luigi's not 0-to-deathing you can definitely get some longevity out of these stocks. But you're seeing kind of a different strat there from WaKa. He hasn't been opting the fireball camp like that. You know, he's really only been camping with the plunger.
He tried to do it at the beginning, but Yez kept navigating around it. It seems like WaKa's starting to figure out the timing on it, because if he could... This is actually very bad for Luigi. He does not have great ledge get up, but he timed the neutral get up perfectly and still ends up getting caught with the back air. Yez's ability to, like, even after missing an option coverage like that could have been a KO and still find it immediately afterwards, it is just so spot on today.
Yeah, I'm actually, like, how did he do that? Because I'm like, you have significantly less invulnerability the higher percent you have, so I'm, like, surprised he was able to get that neutral get-up timing so perfect.
Right. Is anybody else a little bit annoyed that Luigi turned into a bullet hell for at least like 20 seconds?
Yeah.
That's the next Luigi spin-off game. We're not talking about hunting ghosts anymore.
Luigi Toho?
Oh, God.
That's what you want? Okay, buddy.
It'll be good.
Oh, no.
No, not yet. But this one. Oh.
What?
Wow, you got bamboozled.
Can I get invincibility, spin the win?
Call an ambulance, but not for me.
Oh, he's still living.
No,
bro. Yeah, it's still living.
Hey.
I know a little bit too hard right there. Not this.
Oh, no. No, not like this. Not like this.
All right,
We just practice one thing, and they can't do it right.
Aether on the reverse. Yep, trying to go for the spike on the way down. This has actually gotten kind of scary for Lez to fight at ledge, because throws the back air and such. Oh, are you trying? He tried to get the down air, to get the bounce, to get the up B. That would have been game.
Oh, the platform.
Yeah, he gave up that same air dodge again, but unfortunately, Yez just on facing the wrong way.
Okay.
The drop zone fair. That was some odd DI. He just went straight.
What the heck? This is Luigi. Why is he still alive?
There we go. All right, I don't know what was going on there, but it was definitely a scramble, but a scramble that finally
That was
has
a
an
weird
ending.
game.
That DI on that fair was, I think, the first time I've ever seen someone fly in a straight line.
Yeah.
My man went parallel. That was so funny. That was actually crazy.
Man.
Oh, my God.
All right, well, game 2 in the books.
Yeah.
Game 2 in the books. We got Yez up there 2-0. Now, the question becomes, do we see WaKa stick it out, with the Luigi, or do we see the duck? I don't feel like the duck hunt would be a bad option here.
I think we probably see him stick it out just because of the fact that he wants to have that like big combo game punish, right?
Yeah.
Duck hunt plays the long game, but we've already seen what like Yez is really good at playing against zoners for some reason. Like he understands how to get in on them, so he's going to navigate around that character, especially has no hitbox on the recovery with the up B. You best believe he's going to meet him off stage. So I think that's why we're going to see the Luigi, keep zoning him out. We're going to keep it on PS2 from the looks of it here too. I think the big thing is just he had sour spot backers a few times where he could have gotten a KO. If he could just like capitalize on those KO moments where he has it, he can get a game here in this matchup.
No, I have to agree, especially like you were mentioning before, Skip, that like there was a moment where Luigi bullet hell, and honestly, that was working, dude. I wanted to see more of that, even though like may not be the most flashiest thing that you can see, but it was definitely effective, and he was getting a lot of damage off of stray fireballs.
Right. No, I'm all for like making jokes, but like a dub's a dub. If something helps you win, then I mean, it doesn't matter what I say in the end. If you won, you won. But yeah, I just, you know, it's all jokes sometimes. But definitely, he should be going for that more, man. Because like it seems like he's definitely struggling with it because he's jumping, he's getting these short hop like fireballs, and then just throwing out the plunger. Even if the plunger doesn't like connect, I mean, maybe you get a grab out of it though, and then it turns into doing damage, getting a combo like that.
Doesn't even need the 0 to death part of it, just needs the death part of it.
Yeah. Talk about efficient. Jeez.
Well, I told you guys earlier, man, Luigi is definitely the most unorthodox Shoto in the game, so.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh my!
He wears shoes.
No, you don't need the shoes. You don't need the shoes. You need a fireball and you need a dragon punch. He's got both.
I just got to point out, I think we have to put a chat counter now. That's at least the 4th or 5th reference the feat you've made today. So
yeah, you didn't see yourself, bro. I can't help you on this one.
So either Luigi's the Shoto or Donkey Kong's the Shoto. You take your pick at that point.
I'm good. How about neither?
You know, I think that's a good point.
Yeah, so meanwhile, like the keep away game has been working here for Luigi after he got that like early stock. That could have been bad if he got the follow up right there, but he got knocked away to the left hand side. Following up there is not enough to do it just yet, and the stall you can only do that so long. But a whiffed punish from Yez.
Oh, and that's a big punish there. I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, you definitely went for another stock. I mean, you lost yours. You were at like, what, 150 something. So not the worst thing. You do have 88% extra credit, so it's not the worst case scenario in the world.
Ooh, all right, so we're seeing Yez kind of box up in the corner right here. WaKa gets the grab and gets the air dodge, but still not able to get the re-grab, unfortunate.
That's another one of those situations right there where I don't know if it's completely true, but it looked like a window where you can either go for back air or fade in to read the air dodge with a back air. So he's been going for up airs in these weird spots. Tornado won't do it yet because DI check is in place. He goes to the correct side, but another one of those pretty soon can kill. Not at that position, but he's getting forced off stage again and again. That's the jump and the side B, so he's forced to go low, and that is a great coverage from WaKa on that stock.
Yeah, WaKa's showing great signs of life right now. You know, one stock away from getting themselves back in the set here, making it a competitive set. But Yez would have something to say about that as he's continuing his onslaught. My goodness.
He had the read there too, right? As he landed on the plat and up smash didn't quite hit in that spot. But Yez has done an immaculate job of answering back every time he's lost a stock. And here he still hasn't been touched yet. This is probably where he starts throwing out some fireballs. The moment he did it, he was like, I know what's coming. Maybe I'll take it back. Maybe don't throw out fireballs.
We saw after we saw the stock disappear, we saw Yez get that little bit of a shimmy going, and I don't know about you, but every time we've seen the shimmy, it leads to a bad time. No, drops it.
Almost a bad time for the wrong person right there. Joe, that misfire coming in clutch for a second to go high, but I think you're calling it right. I think the over-under ratio right now is a forward smash or up smash read is going to end the game because that's just what Yez has been doing all day.
Oh, man, it's starting to tense up here. Wow. High frames.
That could have been a game end. Whoa! So get that, and you've got the taunt. We're going to go across the stage. Are we going to see the smash attack? No, we're going to see a tornado sending them way above.
Sauce! What sauce?
Luigi is sick. Oh my God, he taunted him back. Yo, that is 100% one of the craziest taunt to get bodies I'd ever seen. He saw the top. He said, 1, 2, 1, 2. Ha!
Straight up Tybo video on here. Just like,
Put the pinky out so you knew he was gangster. And booty, twerk on him.
Throw back on him.
And the incredible knowledge of that situation too, knowing that if Like, breaking that whole thing down, right? The fact that he parried that, and then after the 1-2, if he just let that go to a gentleman jab right there, he might have been able to air dodge and make it back by itself, but he forced the air dodge knowing he was going to do it, and then just closed it out in the style. Like, I can't believe that's the way that this game ended, but my man really said, have the cheeks, it's your birthday. Cake's on deck, and then just meets him back with the planks. I'm so glad we get another game. That was hilarious.
The parry into that, too, was just absolutely insane.
Are we sure we're off? Are we sure we're online right now?
Yeah,
Dead fish.
yeah, that's a yoga pose, probably. Right?
Probably.
Oh man,
that was so funny, man.
That was actually one hell of a...
See, who needs all these magical powers and fireballs when you can solve all your problems with your fists?
That's true. right. And a good parry.
And baby got back.
Yeah.
Oh. That's where you were going with that. I was like,
yeah, I was
you
done
a freak.
fist.
Back to the match.
Yeah,
so small battlefield will be the choice here.
Luigi got us acting a little different right now, I guess.
Speak for yourself. I'm perfectly fine.
You know?
I'm the same, man.
See anyone do this with their hands, you better run, dude. This is a red flag.
Gotta go.
All right. So to switch off the small battlefield here, you get the same thing as PS2 with the combo game, obviously right here. Difference is less room for Luigi to run away, and also less room for Luigi to work with the combos. So he got 47 off of that, but that could have been significantly worse if he was further in.
Okay, run up, down, smash. All right. Ooh.
Ooh, okay. Not again.
All right, I guess you can't solve everything with your fist.
Not so far.
He is over here like the ass will not overtake me.
Like that one.
Be gone.
Yeah, like that one picture of Smithers from The Simpsons.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. We see that green tornado gonna pop him right up there. All right, let's see what the situation is. Back air, gonna be able to close out that first stock. WaKa in a little bit of trouble, but 114's not too bad.
Yeah, that back air a little bit, obviously in that situation, but it was definitely a good call because you faded into center stage, kept yourself safe, and now you see he's going with the same fast back air option and just kind of camping platform because there's no reason to approach here. You have a lead.
All right, gonna be forced to quick draw back to the ledge as WaKa continue to put on camp here.
Oh.
Ooh, that could have been interesting.
Yeah, I think he tried to parry the last hit to do something and didn't get the timing right.
Nope.
Okay, push him off to the side, quick drop, baits him, right? We were like, oh, he's gonna come on stage. He said, nah. Went right back to the ledge, and there he goes. It's gonna be a throw backwards, and he lives. Good DI on that, goes high. Has a double jump as well. Just gonna double jump to the ledge. Keep it simple.
Yeah, sometimes it's all, he's point A to point B, man. Occam's razor.
Yeah, that's the definition of
The easy solution is sometimes the best one.
Yeah, I mean, like, a lot of Mia's playstyle overall is just simple and clean, right? Like, when he goes in, obviously he styles on you a bit, but he keeps it simple in terms of finding just the 2-hit strings, keep racking that damage up, and then make it so in situations like this, really said,
man.
nope. Tried to sneak into the DMs and said, I'm just delete that real quick.
All right.
Oh, that shield.
That's a very low shield, but that doesn't matter. Stock's still gone. 163 down to again, once again. I mean, the problem here is that he could lose the stock, and we can see 2-0 to death. So, yes, maybe dial it back a little bit.
The complexion of the set is definitely a little bit more different now because Yez has 3 stocks. And granted, he's at 183. So, if a strong breeze, he's probably going to die. But Yez has been doing such a great job playing anti-grab right now. It's actually, like, insane.
Yeah. And this is what we talked about earlier, kind of with Sonics and SkyJ, but like right now, Yez doesn't have to approach if he doesn't want to. And like Luigi doesn't have a really great mobile game, so I mean.
Yeah. Like, Luigi's neutral overall is pretty straightforward. Oh, that's your air dodge. You're done. Yep. All right, so he decided to go for the up, down B, but either way, that doesn't matter when you're forced to land on the platform. Everything is going Yez's way right now because WaKa's basically forced to come in on him, and he has to find a grab or something, which he's preventing because he's just staying airborne.
Okay. Gets one.
That's such a goofy move. Like, goofy ass move. I can't believe that's a good move now.
It like blows my mind every
that
day.
should have stayed buried.
Y'all remember when side B from Rob didn't do what it does now?
No.
You have one job.
I mean, you weren't wrong with that. Like, they literally practiced one thing to make it work, and he has not gotten a successful one yet. Now he's gonna recover low. Looks for the up.
No, he's living. He's living. No, I hope he wins just for that because that was actually kind of insane.
That was.
right, bro. We're living. We're good.
This ain't no intro. This the entree.
Somebody just decided to torrent 3 seasons of Big Brother. Everyone said.
Why Big Brother?
no.
All right, there it is. You know, I respect the attempt going for that final stock right there, but that's definitely going to be a yes W. What a wild, wacky scenario at the end of that, man. Huh?
Very Luigi.
Very Luigi.
Let's not even just waste any time. Let's bring her right to the good stuff. We need to watch the last like a few seconds of that cartoon.
Yeah.
Whatever the hell that just was. That was absolutely
It scratch the show
ridiculous.
for a second.
Yeah, who in the hell texts that moment right there? It's like, oh, I'm stuck in the wall and I'm done. Now, WaKa actually somehow had it in his brain, like, oh, I can tech this. I'm fine. Teched up and everything.
Look how he's posed.
Gotcha. Bro,
that was
Luigi's
just a
neck went backwards.
That was just a regular session at the chiropractor. What you mean?
Yeah. You gotta crack it up.
Oh my God.
Check out the transition.
All right, we can move on from this.
Can they A on B?
I have no words.
Must have seen that one before, actually.
Dog facing forward.
Oh my God.
Let's take a look at some of the other highlights from that set. It's so sad, man. Every time it happens.
Yeah.
See ya.
Imagine you like you take your head out of the ground after it's buried in there, and you just like, damn, that's rough.
First thing
Imagine
you see.
burying your head in the ground.
That too. Yeah, that's,
I mean, that's Luigi when he lands.
Dirt
so.
is hard.
Well, his head goes right through the ground. I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, they only got
also
one.
dirt. That's the other thing, right?
Needless to
Oh,
say,
man.
congratulations to Yez as he advances on here
Yes, sir.
in the losers bracket, still keeping his hopes alive. WaKa going to be dropping out at fifth place there. So,
Yep.
yeah, valiant effort. Congratulations to them. Great showcase of both Duck Hunt and Luigi.
Yeah.
Two very different characters. Needless to say.
Had a solid W earlier. Obviously, with the game one was with Min and then swapped off, but was the one who pushed the buzz to say I'm done. And that's big enough in itself. Moved all the way up in his stack bracket, and Yez continues to just show why we've been thinking he might make that deep run. Still, it's
Sure.
why I said at the start, he's incredible competitor. He has a really good mind for the game, and he is scary long term. Because nobody wants to fight Ike in a situation where you're at kill percent. And game 5, you're like, well, what do I do? What am I supposed to do here? And it's just incredibly stressful for anybody, let alone a character who can even keep Ike out with all those fireballs.
Yep, but to keep the gravy train rolling, folks, coming up next, gonna be a fun one.